Hi, this is Wendy Moran, and today we are working on a first grade lesson that focuses on coins and their values. And we're specifically working on using coins to represent a number. So our focus question is, how can I use coins to represent a number? And up to this point, our students have been working with 4 coins, specifically pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters. And the students are learning to identify them by name, value, and image. So we always want to be reinforcing that throughout this lesson. In this particular lesson, though, our students are representing amounts up to 120, and they are using solely dimes and pennies as they connect to their prior knowledge. So before starting the lesson, if you're in your classroom, please post an anchor chart that has the images of the coins, the name of the coins, the values. You can also do it in your Google Classroom if you're doing it remote, but the students really do have to be reminded of the coins, what they look like, the value of them, and the names of them. So we're reinforcing that in first grade. Each student should be given 12 dimes and 10 pennies, and if possible at home, the same thing so that they can work with the coins actually, but you can also give them plastic coins too if you're in the classroom. So I would suggest starting with a number like 80. So how do we represent 80 cents with money? So remind your students again about the value of the dimes and the pennies, and then we are connecting this in first grade to the place value chart. So connect the coins and the place value chart. So we have 80 here, we're using single coins, only dimes, so you would be counting out with them. That would be 8 dimes. You can count 10, 20, 30, 40 as you count them out, and no pennies with this one. So we are going to 120, so we still are working with higher level numbers, but no pennies at this point. So I would start representing 100, 110, 120 with the dimes, because our students might struggle with that, and we want to make sure they understand that 10 dimes is 100, and you can count it out once again, 10, 20, 30, 40, okay? Go up to 110, which is 11 coins, 11 dimes, and 120, which is 12. Always pointing to the image, reminding them, and tying it to the place value chart. And if they need to count the 10 way, you can do it that way. So now we move on to the next sequence of numbers, which include ones. All right. So how can we represent 50, 68, and 82 with money? They should be using real or plastic coins where you're actually counting them out. And we are now moving to using 2 coins, which is great. All right. So let's just take this example here, 82. I know it's going to be 8 dimes. Once again, you can count it out with them, and 2 pennies, 82. 8 dimes and 2 pennies. Now, for the explore part of it, we can give the students the coins, a set number of coins, and have them complete the place value chart. We can also have them complete an addition sentence. We can give them pictures of the coins. So we would be giving them either the actual coins or the pictures. Counting, that's 3 tens, that's 30, 2 cents, 32, 32. All right, and give them one at least that has no ones and a higher level number up to 120, so they can see it is 12 dimes, counting it out, 10, 20, 30, okay? And over here, higher level number, 110, so they're still counting out 11 tens and 4 ones. And our students also might benefit where they're given two choices from which to select the correct image. All right, so we want to find 110 cents. All right, and if they have difficulty with this, you might want to pair them together and at least compare the two pictures, discuss the similarities and differences. What is the difference between this picture from that picture? All right, and then you would be recording it here. 11, we can see there are no ones, so we know this is not the right image. And to take it one step further, okay, and to really solidify it for our students with disabilities, we might want to give them an exercise if we find that they're still struggling, okay, where they actually draw 79 cents or another number similar to that using dimes and pennies, and then fill in the place value chart to match. So it's more time consuming to do this, and you do have to have a block of time to allow the students to draw the coins, but it does reinforce the concept that it is 7 dimes and 9 ones. And once again, you want to make sure you have the place value chart, picture of it, image of it, anchor chart for the value names of the money. So remember, in this lesson, we are asking our students to use coins to represent a number, and we're also asking them to recognize what number is made up by coins. If we give them coins, will they be able to say, oh, that is this number? How to count money is one of the most basic life skills needed in life. It never goes away. So take your time with this lesson. It really is important.